YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna be doing try it out makeup type situation, something I found on Pinterest. I don't have a lot of the correct makeup, let's say that. I have plenty of makeup, but the makeup that I need to do a lot of colorful looks, I probably don't have enough of that. So I decided to do something simple yet complicated, and I'm gonna see if I can do it. I'm not the perfect makeup artist, I'm not the best, but we're gonna try to get there. And the more makeup tutorials or try it out makeup looks I do, the better I get. So that's where we're at right now. I think for those of you who are beginner, those of you who are at my level, kind of new to this makeup thing, or haven't done enough looks to be good enough, if that makes sense, welcome. This is the place for you. We're on the same page here. I don't know what I'm doing, okay? But I'm gonna do my best so we can learn together. Today, I decided I wanted to do this look right here. This is the look I'm gonna attempt to do on my face with my eye shape. So let's get started, shall we? The sun is going down, so hopefully I have time to do this. Yeah, I'm gonna start off by hydrating my lips. Just some lip balm, Sephora collection, coconut flavor. And then I'm going to use the Ilia primer. Okay, I'm going to use this Ilia primer. I really like this primer. It's in a serum consistency. Feels really hydrating, and it's really lightweight. And it doesn't make my other products kind of flake up on me. Okay, then I'm gonna go in and do my brows a little bit. I don't like to do too much to my brows because they're already so thick. Today I'm just gonna grab a pencil. This is gonna be in the shade Soft Black, which I think I need a brown color. I got this from Ipsy, which is basically just a company where they give you a certain amount of makeup for a monthly payment. It's kind of like a box of different makeup brands, and this was one of them that was in there, and they gave me black, so I've just been using it because I can't find my dark brown pencil, unfortunately. So I just use this at the tail end of my brow to just give it like whatever shape it needs. And then I use a eyeliner pen. This is a game changer. This is from NYX. I basically use this to just add any more hairs that I'm missing. Just kind of fill in some gap. And I still like to leave my brows pretty natural. Looking good already. Now I'm just gonna go in and sculpt my brows. I see in the picture that she is doing the top brow and the bottom brow. Personally, I don't like doing that, but I will decide if I want to do that. She has really, really sculpted brows, and I like to keep mine kind of natural, but most likely I'm just going to do the underneath. I'm going to go ahead and do that using the Huda Beauty concealer, faux filter concealer in the shade Peanut Butter 6.7R. Okay, it started getting a little bit dark, so I decided to bring my mirror out and just use that as some more light. Well, it's not necessarily dark, but it is, the sun has moved from this spot and it's getting a little cloudy, so I'm just gonna use this light so we won't have any issues. So next thing I'm gonna do, as my eyebrows look very uneven, whatever, sisters not twins, I'm gonna use this concealer to base my eyelids, give the eyeshadow a good canvas to work on. So usually I would base my eyeshadow with like a powder, but I find sometimes, you know, that it works best if I use the color first and then set it with the eyeshadow instead of doing like putting the color on top. Like it picks up more color like that. It probably doesn't blend the best, but I'd rather have pigment and work harder with the blending than have to add more color and it just look a mess. So yeah, I'm just gonna get an angled brush and I'm going to make kind of like the shape first with the eyeshadow and then add the colors on top. First I'm gonna go in with the black and then I'm gonna go in with a lighter brownish reddish color and then do kind of like a peach color on top. If I'm not mistaken, those are the colors she's using. Actually she might just be using two colors. So I'm gonna try to find this reddish shade and then go in with a brown, a really dark brown shade. So I'm gonna go into this Morphe palette and I'm gonna start in the center of my eyes and do these little half crease thingies, and I'm gonna complete the whole crease area before I move on to the next one because I want to cut that circle really nice using an angled brush. I'm gonna go in with black and try to get underneath that. It does look a little bit darker in the photo, so I'm gonna use a blending brush, a really precise blending brush. I'm gonna blend that out before I move on to my next color. Now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of a fluffier brush. I'm gonna go in with this reddish color that's in the photo, right next to that other color. That was a lot more color than I anticipated. I'm just trying to diffuse this middle shade with a base shade. After a ton of blending, a little bit of crying, this is where we're at. I'm just gonna use some micellar water and just kind of make the shape and see what happens. I put a little bit of micellar water on my brush, so now I'm just gonna make the shape. For all that time wasted, I just decided to do the spoon thing. I've done this before and I find that it works better. It's just gonna be easier for me. If it's not broke, don't fix it. So yes, this is one of my kitchen spoons. Okay, so I'm just gonna use a spoon to kind of guide where the line is supposed to be. I kind of like to angle it so it'll be round. I'm just gonna use this to make the shape, and I'm basically gonna be using the same colors that I already used. I'll start off with actual color first, the base color first, and then I'll go in with the black, just so I don't end up with too much dark. I'll actually start off with an even lighter shade because I feel like the first shade that I used was way too dark starting off and it didn't blend right. So I'm gonna go in with a lighter shade and just kind of like gradually go into that black shade. And then I'm gonna add some more black on top of that. And you know what I mean. You get the gist. Alright, so that was way faster and it looks significantly better than the last thing that I did. I think I'm just gonna add some black liner to darken that a little bit later, but let me do the other eye and I'll be right back. Now I'm just gonna take the other end of the spoon and I'm gonna kind of use my nose to make a straight line and make the wing shape, and I'm pretty much gonna do the same thing I did. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye and we'll just circle back to this. Okay, lastly for the eyes, temporarily, I'm gonna go in with some eyeliner and make this little cat eye situation. This will help clean up whatever I just did and make it a little sharper.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Good so far. Okay, now I'm going to do my foundation, my concealer, everything. My main focus today was the eyes. If you guys want me to do more of a detailed video on the whole face, let me know. But right now I'm just going to speed this video up while I do the rest of my makeup. That whole process was stressful, just to let you know. Behind the scenes, it was very difficult. And it was a lot of anxiety that came with it. I'm just glad it's over, and I hope the end result is really good. So yeah, just stay tuned to the end, okay? Disclaimer, I know this foundation looks like it doesn't match me on camera. I don't know why it looks like that on camera, but in person it definitely does match. It matches really good actually, and also my forehead is a lot tan. It's really tan. I don't really get there with the sunscreen a lot, and my neck is lighter than my face. So my foundation's really not gonna match me perfectly. But it looks super orange on camera and I don't know why. For the settings that I have on it, but it's pulling like it's really orange and it's not. I have red undertones, not really yellow, and this color is in the shade 16, which is neutral. Actually, it's in the shade 19. Now I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in the shade Honey, which is 140. I like to use this one just underneath my eyes like this. I like my under eyes to be fairly bright, so it gives me a little bit of a highlight under there. And then I'm gonna go in with my regular concealer shade, the Huda Beauty Faux Concealers in the shade 6-7, which is peanut butter. 6.7. Now I'm gonna go in the Fenty contour stick in the shade Truffle. That will be number 4. I like to set my face with the Ilia setting spray, blue light filter. I'm just gonna try my best to cover my hair because my edges don't like water. I'm gonna add a little color under my eyes, just for a little dimension. And I'm gonna set my face with a little bit of powder, whatever's left on my brush. I don't like to overdo it with the powder. So now I'm moving on to the lip. It looks like she uses a plumish, burgundy-ish color. I don't really have that color, so I'm going to make it work with what I have. I think I'm going to use like a red and then kind of mix it. So here we go. I'm really complicating this. I look like the Joker right now. I'm just gonna avoid that awkward looking line. Okay, time for the lip gloss. I only have a lip gloss in this color, so I don't really have a lipstick in that color. I thought I did though. Apparently not. Now, last but not least, I'm gonna add some glitter to this look. I won't be able to tell you what brand it's from, but it's in the shade Silver. And I'm just getting some NYX glitter primer. This is the finished look without the bad lighting. As you can see, the foundation matches. The eye look was very hard for me, but it turned out really cute. I think it looks really good. Yeah, it took me a lot of effort, and this is something I would wear to like a dinner or somewhere fancy. I just kind of wish I had glitter liner instead of actual glitter because it kind of got everywhere and it's not precise, but it still came out pretty good. I'm still happy with this. I would have never thought to do this lip situation, but it's really cute. And it kind of did its own little ombre thing. So I really like that. I'll take these things that I done today and I'll put it in my note. I'm very afraid of color. I'm afraid of what it'll do. Sometimes when you use dark colors first, it'll be too much. Sometimes when you use light colors first, it won't blend right. So that's one of the things that I'm still learning how to do. This look was pretty easy compared to the other ones, but it was still pretty hard. I'm glad I used the spoon, but I wish I knew how to do a look without that. Without stencils, without tools to help me, because it's gonna be hard to use spoons all the time. Unless I keep plastic spoons on me, but I really want to know how to do it on my own. But yeah, if you're having trouble doing this look, use a spoon. I saw it on Instagram. I tried it. I loved it. It hasn't failed me yet. Yeah, use a spoon, guys. But yeah, everything turned out good in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, what you think I could have done better. And let me know what other looks you would like to see me do. Correction, see me attempt to do. And yeah, that's about it. Please like this video so someone else can potentially see it. Leave a comment. Let me know how you like the video and turn on that notification bell. I would love to see you in my next video. Bye guys.